Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, I wanted to show you a stitch I put in the community tab, a picture asking some of you if you know the name of this stitch. So I was playing with the yarn, I came up with the stitch, but I'm sure this stitch exists somewhere, but I don't know the name if this exists. Okay, this stitch works with multiples of 3, or if you want multiples of 6. I'm gonna use 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. We're gonna chain multiples of 3, let's say, and then you're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook you're gonna do a single crochet and then single crochet in each chain until you finish that row. And after you do that, you're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and now yarn over the hook. We're gonna skip the first, second, and into the third stitch we're gonna do in there 3 double crochets in that stitch. So go back again into the same stitch and do 2 more double crochets, and we're gonna do like this until we finish this row. Skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third stitch we're gonna do 3 double crochets. You can use many yarn size you like with this stitch, but you can use a half of number crochet hook bigger than the yarn recommends, or a number bigger. So skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third we're gonna do the same, 3 double crochets. Yeah, with this you can do so many variations of stitches. I'm gonna show you at the end some of them. Just doing this, like granny for example. We'll start with the granny, the base, and then from there you can go to town with so many designs, let's say, or patterns. So you're gonna be left with 2 stitches at the end after you do this row. So we're gonna skip the next stitch, and into the next, which is the last stitch, we're gonna do a double crochet, only one. Okay, and now from this moment forward we're gonna chain only 1. Chain 1, turn your work, and now we're gonna do a single crochet in each stitch. So the first stitch is here, we're gonna do a single crochet, and we have the cluster of 3 double crochets here. So in each stitch we're gonna place a single crochet. So move to the next stitch, single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and so on. In each stitch we're gonna do single crochet. I don't know exactly what can you do with this stitch, because I'm gonna show you the sample. Maybe a neck warmer, I don't know, maybe a rug, but it has a funny shape, this stitch. Maybe a neck warmer that you close with some buttons somehow, or you can use this in rounds if you like. So the chain 2 at the end, we're gonna go on top of the second chain, and we're gonna do a single crochet. Okay, now chain 1, turn your work. You're always gonna chain 1 and turn your work. So the first stitch here we're gonna do a single crochet. Okay, now so this stitch has only 2 rows. Repeat this row that we're gonna do now, and a single crochet in each stitch. It's very easy, it goes really fast. So we have the first cluster of 3 double crochets. So yarn over the hook, we're gonna go to the first double crochet of this cluster, and we're gonna do in there 3 front post double crochet. So 1, go back again around that first double crochet from the previous row, the second, and go back again the third time. Now we're gonna move to the next cluster, and we're gonna do the same. We're gonna go to the first double crochet of this cluster, this one, and we're gonna put in there 3 front post double crochet, and we're gonna do like this in each cluster. So the first double crochet of the cluster we're gonna do 3 front post double crochet. So you move to the next cluster, the first double crochet, and you're gonna put in there 3 front post double crochet. And because we're using the first double crochet and we put so many in there, it has a tendency to go like this, the work. So you move to the next cluster, the first double crochet. That's why I said, what can you do with this? A neck warmer? Maybe a rug? Funny shape. Okay, and now the last cluster of the row, we're gonna do the same, the first double crochet of that cluster, and we're gonna do 3 front post double crochet around that first double crochet. Yeah, this one you should use a bigger crochet hook because it gets really thick. So at the end we're gonna go straight to the last stitch of the row and we're gonna do a single crochet. So it's gonna look like this. Then you're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and then we have the row with a single crochet in each stitch. The first stitch is here, so we're gonna do a single crochet, and then we have the 3 double crochet from the previous row, and in each stitch you're gonna put single crochet. Yeah, you know, in the beginning doesn't look much of the stitch, but it's quite nice after it starts to build. But I noticed it's a little bit loose and not so rigid and stern if you use a bigger crochet hook than the yarn recommends. Otherwise, unless you want to make like a rug, then use exactly the same crochet number that the yarn recommends, and it's gonna be quite thick and like quite tall, thick the stitch. Yeah, maybe maybe a rug, I don't know. Okay, so we have the last in there, in here, the double crochet from the last cluster, and we have the last stitch at the end. Single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, and now we're gonna repeat the row with the 3 double crochets front post. So the first stitch is here, we're gonna do a single crochet. So you're gonna start with a single crochet in the first stitch and you're gonna finish with a single crochet into the last stitch. So yarn over the hook. So now we have the first cluster here, so we're gonna go to the first double crochet. So you're gonna go around that and you're gonna do 3 front post double crochets. It's very easy for you guys, the beginners. This one is quite easy. But what on earth can you do with this stitch? So you move to the next cluster and we're gonna repeat the first double crochet there. We're gonna place in there 3 front post double crochet. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the sample at the end. And you know, just with the base, with the granny, multiples of 3, and you do 3 double crochet in one stitch, you can do so many things, different patterns. So you move to the next cluster and so on. I'm gonna do like that. It looks really nice, but boy, the shape is weird. Maybe the first cluster and the last one should be at the back, like the last double crochet, instead of doing the front post the first, maybe the last. I don't know, I didn't try. So the last cluster, the same, first double crochet of the cluster, and you're gonna put 3 front post double crochet. And at the end, the last stitch, we're gonna do in there a single crochet. So it starts to build and looks quite nice, but already it starts to go funny. I'm gonna show you the sample. It's fun, it's nice, looks quite nice. So this is the So this is the stitch, the sample, but it goes funny. Look at this. It's not quite straight, so kind of goes like this. So this is the front. Yeah, for a rug, I think it's quite nice. And this is the back of the work. And it's quite thick for a rug, especially if you use a thicker yarn. This is quite nice. Look at this. Well, if some of you can find something to do with this, like I said, for like a neck warmer, and you can put it somehow. I don't know. It's weird. But I like how the stitch looks. But what can you do with this shape? So if some of you have ideas, and you can put in the comment section, and give other viewers ideas what to do with this stitch. Well, I hope you enjoyed this stitch and you will find something to do. So this is gonna build. You work this and build. Quite nice, but already starts to take that shape. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.